Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. It's actually the afternoon for me, but today is a good day. Today is going to be a day that I am baking some holiday favorites. Fall, not holiday. Fall, sorry. Baking some fall favorite desserts. So my kids have been asking, they've been saying, Mom, are you gonna make some treats and stuff? And I'm like, I will. And this summer is like the last thing you wanna do is bake because it heats up your house. So fall weather comes and you're like, okay, I wanna start making a few more things. So actually right now, every single one of my windows is open and I've got, let's see what I got going on. Got the window open there, the window open there. I've got that door over there wide open, yeah. So I'm debating, it's kind of like on that line of like, it's kind of muggy, it's kind of not. It's only like 72 outside, but you know, start using the oven and it heats up in here real quick. But we're just gonna leave the windows open because I know it's gonna get cold tonight. So we're just gonna embrace it. We're gonna embrace it and do it. So I'm gonna make some fall favorites for our family. So something I have not made in a long time that we have enjoyed eating. I just haven't done it in a long time that my kids like grew tired of them. Pumpkin chocolate chip muffins we're gonna be making today. That's one of those things I made for a long time and then they're like, I don't even want it anymore. Well, now they've been asking. So I'm gonna make some of those today. And what else are we gonna make? We're gonna do some pumpkin pie crunchy bars. Pumpkin pie crunchy bars with crunchy topping. I don't even know what it's called. Pumpkin pie crunchy bars, something like that. But anyways, this was a dessert that my grandma had made and it's basically it's like pumpkin pie and it has crunchy on the top. It's good. That's what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna do it dairy-free. Dairy-free minus like no milk, and I'm gonna use the dairy-free milk. I might use butter because we still do. People say you don't really aren't dairy-free. I should say milk intolerance. That's more the issues in our family. So I'm gonna make that today, and then I want to do some peanut butter cookies, just regular sugar, like not sugar, peanut, yeah, basically sugar peanut butter cookies. We've got all that Reese's peanut butter we got, and it's a little bit sweeter than regular peanut butter. So I thought we could do that, and then something my kids. That's all I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then something my kids wanted to make. They told me they're like, "Would you make those cookies that they have at Walmart?" And I'm like, "The cookies they have at Walmart," and it's like those. I think they're Loft House cookies. Those like sugar cookies basically. They're like fluffy with the frosting. I'm like, huh, we could do those. And so I kind of Googled a couple of different recipes. So we're gonna try out a new recipe. I remember making some, I have a recipe and you use cream of tartar and it makes it a little bit fluffier. So I found a recipe with that. So we're gonna try it out and see. I don't know, it's got a bunch of stars, it's a good rating. I'll let you know how that goes. So I'm gonna make some of those. And I think I have some leaf cookie cutters up there. So those are gonna be something I haven't done. Usually I do cookies and I've got fall sprinkles. So I thought that would be something neat to have for the weeks. That is what we're gonna accomplish today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the sugar cookies because they have to sit for a little bit first. So let me get myself all hooked up over here with the mixer and we'll get the recipe out for you. I'm ready. I got myself a cup of coffee here. I got a new coffee mug. Look at this one. Behold, I'm with you always. Isn't that a great truth to have? I like my coffee. I got my purple ones that say bless, one says joy, and I really like that. I was at TJ Maxx this weekend with the kids and I saw that and I was like, that just spoke to me. I was like, it just spoke to me through the coffee mug. Like, you know what? Behold, I am with you. God is always with us. Do you know this? He is always with us. Great song. We have a new song at church that we're listening to and it's called Honey in the Rock. And I'm like, that just, I didn't really, at first I was like, whatever. And then I started listening to the words and I was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, he is with us always and he's going to take care of us. So this is my new cup and my new inspiration. I've got my blueberry coffee creamer. I haven't had this in a while. Delicious. Oh yeah. This will keep me going for the rest of the day, along with my water here. We're gonna do both. All right, in here, I'm just gonna do the small size batch they do here because I don't wanna make a ton just in case it's not our favorite. So this will be good. So it's just half a stick of butter in here. Let me see. Okay, while that's mixing up, I have to measure out 1/3 of a cup of sour cream. I've got these tiny little samples here for my HelloFresh, but I do have regular container sour cream, so I'm gonna squeeze these out first in my measuring cup, see how much I have, because I don't even know. So all my dry powder, flour, and you have to add like cornstarch and baking powder and cream of tartar. I'm gonna put that in a mixing bowl and mix that together first. had to laugh. I went to a grocery store to buy this cream of tartar. I'm sure if I searched for it, I'd probably pay way less. I think I paid $7 for this tiny little glass thing. I know it's a lot. I could have got it in Michigan, and I used like 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's okay. It's okay. But it works. So we'll see how these work. So I'm gonna put some of this in here. Like I said, this is gonna be a small. I'm just gonna add. We're just gonna add it all. It's not that much in there. Surely the mixer can handle that. Just let it mix up slow. Okay, so I know cookie dough is supposed to be a lot thicker. This is a lot more like mushier. So I'm gonna see if it's supposed to chill for an hour in the refrigerator. So I will put this in the refrigerator. It will be one of the last things I do. I'll let that sit in there and see. I might have to add more flour to it. I don't know. Maybe this will be fine. We will see. Let me clean. I got a spatula so I can clean off the inside of my bowl properly. I'm not showing you any of this, so sorry. Cleaning the inside of my bowl. All right, I'm putting this in here, and then I'm gonna put this in my. Can I put it in my refrigerator, freezer? I feel like I should go in the freezer because I got things to do. I'll put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna go in there. Let's start on. You know what I'm gonna do next? The next recipe I'm gonna do is peanut butter cookies. These are so simple. I made these in home ec class, or actually I didn't. I think my brother did. Yeah, my brother made them in home ec class at school, and I know they're big on the internet. Just easy cookies. It's literally a cup of sugar, 1 egg, and 1 cup of peanut butter. It is so simple. Is that it? That's it. $3.50. I made a couple last year, and I made them with flour, and they were good too, but this one is just an easy recipe. So we have this Reese's peanut butter sauce. Basically, it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's not sauce, it's peanut butter. It's thick like peanut butter. So I'm gonna put in a cup of peanut butter inside here, and then add sugar and eggs. Real simple and easy. Now I'm going to add a little bit of flour to mine because my peanut butter sauce is a little bit more oily because it's a sauce, not peanut butter. So a little bit. Or actually, hold on. It's actually looking better as it's mixed up. Forget that. I was looking at it. It was looking a little bit like too creamy, not like dough. So I was going to add flour to it to kind of thicken it up. But I think it's actually looking really good. That just beat that in perfect. Okay, never mind. Look at that. There's your, see that right there. Let me get a cookie sheet. We'll roll it up to balls. It's simple. I adjusted my lighting. Hopefully that's better. So these are so simple to make, and then when they come out, sprinkle some sugar on them. It's really easy. My oven is almost there. I'm going to put them in. Let me get another cookie sheet out, and we'll make the last batch so we can mix something else up in the mixer. We are rolling right along. It's like a tongue twister. We are rolling right along. Try saying that a bunch of times. We are rolling right along, getting things done. So the cookies are in the oven. The cutout ones are going to be, I don't know if they're going to be cut out or not. It looks like you can just do round ones. We'll see. Might have to do circles with the sprinkles being full. The next thing I'm going to do is some chocolate chip pumpkin muffins. We've made these a gazillion times. A gazillion. I know a lot of you have as well. We've done them so much. My kids are tired. We're tired of it. I think they're ready for it now. So last year at a discount store, I was able to get tons of pumpkin for $3, and it's not even expired. Tons of pumpkin. So I was able to give a lot away to family and things. They come and be like, here, take a can of pumpkin with you back home to Michigan. And it worked. So it was good. So I've got this big giant can here. I know you can make a ton of different things with it. Pumpkin pie, all those wonderful things. We are going to do chocolate chip pumpkin muffins, and I'm going to use some and make the pumpkin crunchy bars, and then I'll probably freeze the rest, because I don't think I'm making anything else pumpkin this week. So, and it does freeze well. You just have to make sure it's thawed completely so you can kind of squeeze and strain out the frozen when it's thawed, if that makes sense. So it doesn't make it watery in your next dish. So I'm gonna look at my recipe here. I've got this. We used to make this recipe way back in the day with okay, we would do this normal version, and we would do 9 8-ounce cans of pumpkin. Is this 72 ounces? This is, I don't even know how many ounces this is. 6 pounds. How many ounces in a pound? 16 ounces in a pound. It would almost be one of these gigantic cans, which is crazy. And then some, and 18 eggs. Can you imagine 18? I don't even do that anymore. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where it says for smaller families, and we're going to do that one. Do I double it? I'll just make one batch, 2 1/4 cup canned pumpkin. All right, so I'm going to put this recipe on the screen, put it all in here. It's delicious. We make this. It's good. I promise you. Just try it. Your family will like it. Okay, dumped all the chocolate chips in there because I don't have the scissors for these. So these, I got these Enjoy Life ones. These are the dairy-free. There's a hole in the side because I cut it all weird. I'm going to just place these in here. They were $1 for the whole entire bag. Delicious, dairy-free. Good. Okay, so my cookies are out. The pumpkin muffins are in. The next thing I'm making, it's pumpkin pie bars with crunchy topping. That is what the correct terminology is. It's basically pumpkin pie and it's like crunchy on top. But I was like looking in my refrigerator and I like needed butter and I'm totally out of butter. I have enough for this recipe, but I don't have enough for the week. So I'm like, I just went to the store to get stuff and did not realize I was out of butter. I'm like, so I had to put that on my list up there, butter. So I remember. So this is real simple. Now this is using 2 cans of, I think, is a can of pumpkin? I think it's 2 cups it's 8 ounces, 1 little can, right? I think that's what it is. So we're gonna do 2 of these. I'm measuring these. I don't ever usually measure anything at all. But let's see. Actually, I think it's like a can. It's not a cup. It's like a cup and a half. So let's do 3. Why not do 3? It's the can. I think it's like the regular, like a regular can. I think I like the chickpeas. That works right there. So that's going to be in here. And then usually you use a can of evaporated milk. Now I'm not going to use evaporated milk because I'm trying to do this dairy or milk free for my kids. So we have this nut milk right here. And so a can, again, is going to be like that. Whoops. It's about that cup and a half. So I'm going to get my measuring cup here. I'm going to pour this in here. This works really good for the baking. I'm going to put that in there, cup and a half. Put that in there, and then it's sugar and eggs. It's basically pumpkin pie. So you take this out, and then what you do is you pour it into your 9x13 pan. I'm going to spray it, and it's going to be like your pumpkin pie mixture. Sprinkle cake mix on, and then, let me see, do you put nuts on it? Sprinkle cake mix, and then it's a yellow cake mix. All I have is white. That's okay. Then you pour melted butter and sprinkle with pecans, or pecans, however you say it. I have a mixture of nuts. That's what we're going to do. I actually have these in my freezer. One of those things like, oh, when I need it, I'll grind them up. I'm going to grind them all up together in my food processor to get it out once and do it. These are macadamia nuts. These are mixed nuts I got at the discount store. It's got pecans and pistachios and almonds in there. I'm just going to grind it up, make it tiny, and then I'll sprinkle on top. And then you bake it. This is delicious. Very simple and easy. So then I went in my pantry and found this one. So I'm just going to put all of the nuts into the food processor and chop them up. So this looks delicious. You put it in the oven for an hour, 350. It's gooey. Let me stick it in here. We've got muffins almost done, so I'm going to put the rest of this into a bag here. This will be nice having it because I'll do more baking and I'll have the nuts ready. Okay, these are gonna go in my freezer for another time of baking. So right here, freezer, these are gonna go in the freezer. I feel like that's gonna be fine. And then, you know what? I did half of that can. That worked out, and we still have another half left. We have a whole batch of peanut butter cookies here. Delicious, those are here. I'm gonna take out my pumpkin muffins over here and let them cool on the rack before I put them away. Okay, doing really good. I need to turn that down. I feel like that's really bright. Sorry, the whole video you had was super light. That's okay. So I'm gonna do, I have this cutout cookies, super tiny. I'm just gonna, it says make them in a ball and kind of smush them down. I'm just gonna do that, bake them in there with the other pumpkin thing in there. It's gonna be good. Okay, so I've never made these cookies before, so I'm sure you have to add more flour. It's quite sticky. So, but I don't know how much do you actually add. So you're supposed to like push it down with like a cup. So I'm just taking a spoon here, you know, putting a little flour. Probably easier to do this. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just taking my, you know, ramen spoon here and just kind of pushing it down because these are kind of real wet. I don't know. We'll bake this batch. I should just do one and see what it does, but you know, I don't want to wait that long. So let's just do this and see what happens. I feel like they should have more flour in there, but you know what? We'll just do what we can do. So we'll see. We'll bake this first batch and then we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna turn it up. It's 375 that they recommended. Let's go back and see here. Let's see, 375. Where's the recipe? For 10 minutes. So we are gonna see not brown. Cookies will continue to cook while they cool. So we're gonna find out. I don't know. It'll see. We'll see. I'll put these other ones back in the refrigerator just so they stay because it's pretty warm in here, you know, because it's like 1,000 degrees. And then see if it gets cool or gets thick, and if not, then we might have to add some more flour in there, but it's going good, doing good, getting things done. I had a great baking day. We'll have peanut butter cookies, I'll have pumpkin muffins, got the pumpkin crunchy bar dessert, and I'll have the cutout cookies, or not, I call them cutout cookies. Sugar Loftman, what are they called? What are they called? Walmart cookies, that's what I'm gonna call them. Sugar cookies, basically, with some big old frosting and sprinkles, so it's good. So let me just let these bake here, and then we'll see what they look like. And initial look at them, they're starting to spread out, so I'm gonna add more flour. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna put that in this one. It's okay, this is, you know what, we might just get a few, which is okay. So I'm gonna put some flour in here, basically mix this in, you know, with my ramen spoon, because that's what people do. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have too much, that's it. We'll use my hand. Could I put it back in the mixer? We'll just mix it with my hand, it's all clean. They smell really good. I bet you they're gonna be really tasty. I should have just added more. The other ones, they'll just be a little bit softer. So add more flour, then the recipe, whatever I put on the screen, do more. Now we can make balls with these. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for my frosting, I will put the original recipe that they recommend on here, but I am low on butter, so the only butter I would use would be the one that we used to spread on something this week. So I don't want to take that because I don't want to have to run to the store. So I've got canned frosting, and it's whipped cream frosting. So I'm gonna take this, add a little bit of powdered sugar and some vanilla extract to it to make it a little bit thicker, and then that way, I mean, maybe this will be, I guess this is kind of thick. Let me see. All my things are gone. I need to put dishes and wash my dishes. This is actually not too bad, but I'm gonna whip this up, and then I'm gonna add some more powdered sugar to it. This is actually, isn't that funny? This is whipped cream. I feel like it's more like the original vanilla frosting. You know, the original vanilla frosting they had before they had 10,000 different kinds. Isn't that funny? That's what it is. Okay. So let me put a little bit of this in here. That's exactly what it tastes like. We're just gonna put a couple in here just to make it thicker. Like there. And then a little bit of vanilla extract for, you know, more flavor, because the frosting doesn't have that much in there. Yes, it does. And then let's just whip this up. Okay, so my cookies are done. I just added too much flour. I'm a realist, and this is what happened. So the first ones are a little obviously soft, too soft. So then the next ones I added, you know, a little too much on the cookies. So what would I do next time? I would just follow my own recipe and make my own sugar cookies with my own recipe, and that's okay. So if you do this recipe, just do way less extra flour, mix it up slowly. I just did not do that. It'll be fine. I'll add frosting and sprinkles, and no one will think any different, and they will love them all. Okay, so I had Jaden come up who wanted me to make these Loft House, are they Loft House cookies? That's what they are. So she said, obviously the thicker one is a little bit drier, and she said, but the softer one's softer, and she says, but it would definitely be an in-between would be the right flavor. So not bad, I mean, not bad. I failed, what are you gonna do? I should have, as I was pouring that flour, you guys watch me, I went, ooh, I should dump some of this out, and I'm like, oh, it's fine, I'll just mix it all in, and that gets you in trouble every time. So, not bad, but not bad. They'll get eaten, right, Jaden?
Yep.
Frosted sprinkles, somebody will eat them. So, it's good. Okay, my other stuff is almost done in the oven, then I'm finished with my baking for the day. So we ended up with a wonderful array of fun baked items. So I got my pumpkin muffins here. These are great. These freeze great. There, I know they'll get eaten up. And then I've got the, right here, the peanut butter cookies. Those are good. Then the pumpkin pie bars are right here. These are really good. Look at delicious. It's crunchy on top. It's really hot. See the crunchy on there? And it's really delicious. So this will be really good. And then all the cookies that, you know, they're not bad. They're in between is what you gotta do. It's good. These will get in. I guarantee these will not be here for more than a day. So, all right. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of the large family baking. I still feel like it's small size, but bigger for most people. I don't think anybody's gonna bake as much as this. I really don't. So I think it's still large family size. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you're designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.